Man, hot tea on a cold morning does not get any better than that. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you are here. If you're new here, please go ahead, like and subscribe. It would greatly help me out, help out the algorithm, and just help me grow this channel, which is what I'm really trying to do, and I would just greatly appreciate it. So today, guys, I wanted to make a quick little video talking about something that is actually very near and dear to my heart. Didn't used to be, but it is now, and that is affirmations. Now, if you don't know what affirmations are, I've got it right here. An affirmation is basically a short but very powerful statement that basically allows you to be in control consciously of your thoughts. Now, they're constructed in a positive way that can make you basically what you say and think, they can basically become your thoughts and shape your reality. Now, if you want to shorten that up, affirmations are basically some sentence that's short and sweet that you curated for yourself, and it's basically a positive thought that you can use to replace negative thoughts. And I'm not gonna lie, until a couple years ago, I had no idea what affirmations were at all. They're just something I had never heard of before. And when I did finally hear of it, I thought, no way, this is way too good to be true. But it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. They work, and they work so well that I implemented them into my morning routine, and I say them to myself every day now, because that's what you have to do with affirmations. Affirmations only work if you write them down and read them aloud to yourself 5 to 10 times a day. Now, you can use affirmations for basically anything. You can use them for overcoming negative emotions. You can use them for being more productive, or you can use them for overcoming a bad habit or starting a new habit. Have you ever heard the phrase, you become what you think? Well, that's so true, and that's basically what affirmations are. Any thought that you tell yourself, positive or negative, will come true because you're telling your subconscious mind that this thing is true. So regardless if it's positive or negative, you're making your future, you're turning your reality into what you want it to be by what you tell yourself. So, in theory, if you tell yourself that you are all these positive things, great things, things you want to be, you will eventually become those things. That's what affirmations do. That's how powerful they are. And I'm telling you, they work. Now, I guess I should say I'm not some guru at this or anything like that. Like, I really don't know everything about it. It's just a topic that I'm really passionate about, that I wanted to come on here and speak about, because I know from experience it does work. And if you wanted to start using affirmations for yourself, I can kind of give you a little rundown and the steps that you need to take to create your own and start using them in your everyday life. And the first step is you always want to say I am at the beginning of whatever affirmation that you create for yourself, because you're basically telling yourself that right now you already are this thing, whatever it may be. I am successful, I am this, I am that. You have to say I am, because you are telling your subconscious mind that you are this thing. Now, there are times when you don't have to say I am if it's not specifically to like your personal person, like something you're trying to change about you. So let's say if you're trying to manifest something new into your life, you can say I have. That brings us to step number 2, which is basically saying it in present tense. So instead of saying this year I'm going to get this new car, you say I have this new car and this is how it makes me feel. Saying it in present tense, saying I am, I have, it's such a small little wording difference, but it makes a huge difference. Hope you're getting what I'm saying here. It's just basically when you say it in present tense, you're helping your mind subconsciously and consciously visualize that you already are this thing or have this thing, and it makes it so much easier for it to actually come true. All right, so step number 3, don't use negatives in your affirmation. Do not say, I will not be this or anything like that. Like example, don't say, I will not be afraid to try new things this year. Instead, say, I am open to trying new things this year. See, affirmations are all about words. It's just changing a word here or there, taking a word out. But when you do that, it just flips a switch in your mind and you just see things in a whole different way. It's so crazy. Words are crazy. Okay, number 4, keep it brief. Affirmations are strong, and like I said, the words, they're strong, so there doesn't need to be 10 million of them. Just short and sweet, to the point, and it's so much easier to remember when you're reading it to yourself, when you're saying it to yourself, whatever. It's easier to remember, but it sticks with you longer. If you're trying to remember this like 2 sentences or a whole paragraph or whatever, it's just not going to work. It needs to be short and sweet and to the point. Okay, so number 5 is probably the most important out of all of these, and it is to be specific. All right, so what I'm saying, don't go and say, this year I will earn more money. Instead, you're going to say, this year I will earn $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, whatever your goal is, whatever that is for you, that's what you're gonna say. You know, it doesn't always have to be about money. Like if you're trying to, let's say, lose weight, don't say, this year I will lose weight. You're gonna say, this year I will lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever. You gotta be specific. You gotta tell yourself what you want, because then that's how your mind makes it happen. Step number 6, pretty straightforward, but it's make it for you. You're not making these for anybody else. You're making it for you. So make sure you write it to better yourself, that is in line with your core values, your beliefs. You know, you're not trying to impress anybody else. You're not trying to be anybody else. You're trying to be the best you possible. So make these for you, about you, and that's it. And the last one, number 7, is make it emotional. Add emotion to your affirmation, whatever it may be. Let's go off the last example that I gave about losing weight. Instead of saying, I'm gonna lose X amount of weight this year, you're gonna say, I'm excited to lose X amount of weight this year. You know, you're just adding that level of emotion to it. So when you actually start doing these things, you actually have fun and you actually feel better and you act like doing it because you told yourself you're excited to do this. So when you actually start doing it and it becomes a habit, you're excited, you're fun, you're having fun, all this good stuff. Add emotions to your affirmations, because at the end of the day, you're doing all this to feel better, to be better, to do better, to have a better life. And that requires positive feelings. So again, I'm gonna say for the last time, affirmations work. You just gotta do it, say it, believe it, and it will work. But anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. It's just a topic I'm really passionate about because it has changed my life here recently. Like I said at the beginning, I haven't always known what affirmations were. I haven't always done them, but since implementing them into my life, I can see a change. I can see a difference. I do have better thoughts. You know, when I have negative thoughts or whatever, I just have to say my affirmations. I have to remember them and speak those into my subconscious instead. And it changed my life, and it continues to change my life. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I wanted to help somebody out there because affirmations, again, do work. You just have to believe and tell them to yourself, make it positive, and it's a life changer. So I hope this video, I hope somebody sees it, and I hope it helps somebody. Just a little something that you can add to your life that can make a huge difference. But I thank y'all for watching. Again, if you're new, not new, whatever, please subscribe, help me grow this channel. We're going. See you in the next one.